Nothing terrible happened to you. You keep saying that right. No hitting, no screaming, no big story to point at. Your parents worked, they fed you, you had birthdays. And yet, something in you feels broken, and you cannot explain it. I lived in that exact spot for years, calling myself ungrateful. So here is what I finally learned. People think trauma needs a villain. Mine had none. That confused me for years. Neglect leaves no memory, it leaves a shape. And tonight we are going to trace that shape, gently.
Welcome to Healing Minds. This is Trauma Decoded. Michael, thank you for bringing this one in. It is a quiet wound.
The quietest, that is the whole problem.
Before we explain anything, I want to say something first. If your childhood looks fine on paper, but you still struggle, you are not making it up. You are not broken. You are not alone.
Say that again for the people in the back, honestly.
You are not making it up, full stop. And a quick note, like always. This episode is education, not a substitute for professional help. If tonight stirs something heavy, please reach out to someone qualified.
There is no shame in that. I did it. Best thing I ever did.
Same here, my friend, same here. Chapter 1. When nothing bad happened is the wound. So let us start with the strangest part of all this. Most wounds come from something that happened. This one comes from something that did not happen.
Right, and try explaining that at a dinner party. My trauma is nothing. People look at you like you are joking.
And yet it is real. Here is what I mean. A child needs food, shelter, safety. You had those. But a child also needs something else, something invisible. Someone who asks, "How do you feel?" and waits for the answer. Someone who notices when you go quiet and comes closer, not away.
And when that never comes,
Then the child learns a lesson no one meant to teach. My feelings do not matter here. My inner world is decoration.
and the cruel part, you cannot remember it happening. There is no scene, no Tuesday afternoon to point at. Just 1,000 ordinary days where nobody asked.
Exactly. It is like asking a fish to describe water. It was everywhere, so it became nowhere. It became normal.
I used to say, my parents loved me. I have no right to feel this.
Both things can be true at the same time, Michael. They loved you, and something important was missing. Love and emotional attention are not the same thing.
That sentence would have saved me 10 years.
Say it back to me then.
They loved me, and something was missing. I am allowed to say both.
That is where healing starts, right there. Chapter 2. Signs of Emotional Neglect in Adults. So what does that missing piece look like 20 years later?
Can I just read my own diary here? Because I have a list.
Please, that is why you are here.
1. A kind of emptiness you cannot name. A low hum of off. 2. People ask how you feel, and you genuinely do not know. Not hiding it, actually do not know, the file is empty.
That one is so common. Keep going.
3. Needing something feels dangerous. Asking feels impossible. 4. You are everyone else's emergency contact. Your own, nobody. 5. Compliments slide off you like water off glass. 6. In a group, you feel like you are watching from outside the glass. Everyone is laughing. You are performing laughing. There is a difference.
And 7, from my side of the room, you are brutally self-reliant. Not because you are strong, because relying on people never worked.
Independence as a scar, not a skill.
And I will add one more I hear all the time. You feel like a burden for simply existing, taking up space.
That one landed. That is exactly how it feels.
Now notice something. Every sign on that list points inward. It is not anger at your parents. It is a quiet war with yourself.
Right, you become the one who neglects you. You took over the job.
Say more about that. That is sharp.
Nobody asked how I felt then, so I never ask myself now. Nobody comforted me then, so I call my sadness being dramatic now.
You learned the family trade, and you got very good at it.
Employee of the month every month for 30 years.
And here is the reframe I want to offer everyone listening. These signs are not proof that you are defective. They are proof that you adapted. You survived an emotional drought. The emptiness is not your personality. It is the shape of what was missing.
The shape of what was missing, there it is again.
Chapter 3. The Low-Maintenance Child Grows Up.
Oh, this chapter title, I feel personally called out.
Tell me about the kid you were.
The easy one, the no trouble at all one. Teachers loved me, relatives praised how mature I was. I packed my own lunch, I soothed myself, I asked for nothing.
And everyone called that maturity. What was it really?
It was a disappearing act. I made myself small enough to be safe.
Because being easy was the one thing that got you approval.
The only thing, being low maintenance was my whole personality.
So the child made a trade. I will need less if it keeps love close.
And 30 years later, the trade is still running.
How does it show up for you now, day to day?
I cannot ask for help. My car could be on fire, I would wave you off. No, no, I am fine. That sentence is my whole childhood in 4 words.
I am fine, the anthem of the low-maintenance child.
And here is the weird part. People believe you because you train them to.
Yes, you became so convincing that nobody checks anymore.
And then you feel invisible, which was the original wound. It is a perfect loop, and I built the loop myself. And the one time you do break character, people get startled. This is not like you, as if needing something is a personality change.
Right, the low-maintenance child is not allowed a bad day.
So you learn to have your bad days in private, alone, again.
You did not build the loop, Michael. You inherited it. You just keep the lights on.
That is kinder than how I usually say it.
Be kind to that kid. He was doing advanced mathematics to stay loved.
He really was, straight A's in survival.
Chapter 4. Naming Your Needs for the First Time. So here is where we start to turn the ship, slowly. If nobody taught you the language of needs, you can learn it now.
At 36, that sounds exhausting, honestly.
It is awkward at first, like any new language, but it comes. And it starts with the smallest possible question. What am I feeling right now? That is it, just that.
And if the answer is, I have no idea,
Then I have no idea is your honest answer. Start there. That is still contact with yourself. That is still a beginning.
okay, but can I be real? This sounds too small to matter.
Fair challenge. Here is why it matters.
Wait, before that, what if the feeling has no name? Where do I look?
Look at the body first. Tight chest, heavy shoulders, clenched jaw. The body votes before the mind speaks. Start with what it is saying.
So tired might be sadness. Fine might be loneliness in a costume.
You are learning the language already. See. Every time you ask, you give yourself what nobody gave you. Attention, one drop at a time, and drops fill buckets.
One drop at a time. I can maybe do drops.
Can we try it right now, live, unscripted?
On the podcast, you are putting me on the spot.
A gentle spot. What do you need right now in this moment?
Nobody has asked me that in, wow, a long time. Honestly, I need a nap. And I need someone to say I am doing okay.
How did it feel to say that out loud?
Terrifying and warm both at once. Is that normal?
That is exactly normal. Needs feel dangerous before they feel safe.
Needs feel dangerous before they feel safe. Write that down, people.
And notice, the world did not end when you said it.
It did not. The sky is still up there, I checked.
Chapter 5. Reparenting yourself gently. So the big phrase for all of this is reparenting yourself.
Which sounds like a retreat that costs $2,000.
It is free, and it is much smaller than people think. It means you become the adult you needed back then.
Okay, but what does that look like on a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday, you eat when you are hungry, not 4 hours later. You rest when you are tired, without earning it first. You notice the voice that says you are too much, and you answer it.
Answer it with what?
With the voice you needed as a kid. You are not too much, I have you.
I have you. That one is hard to say to yourself.
At first, yes, then one day it is just true.
Can I ask what it is not? Because I will get this wrong.
Please.
It is not bubble baths and treating yourself, is it?
No, it is boring, daily, unglamorous self-respect. Keeping one small promise to yourself, then another, that is the whole method.
And the promise is rebuild the trust with yourself.
Exactly. The child in you learns someone finally shows up, and it is me.
Someone finally shows up and it is me. That is the goal.
That is the goal, and it is allowed to take time.
And the days I forget, the days I skip the promise and eat over the sink.
Then you repair, you do not punish. You say, I forgot you yesterday, I am back now. That is reparenting too.
Repair, not perfection. I think that is the sentence of the episode.
Mine too, honestly.
So where do we land tonight? What do we tell everyone?
Here is where we land. If nothing terrible happened but you still hurt. Your pain is real. Neglect leaves no memory, only a shape.
And shapes can be traced, and trace shapes can be filled back in.
Beautifully said. Now one small thing for tonight, just one. Once tonight, ask yourself, what do I need right now? Do not fix anything. Do not judge the answer, just listen to it.
That is the whole assignment. One question, one honest listen.
You are not behind. You are not too late. You are learning a language your childhood never taught you.
Of course it feels slow. New languages always do.
If this episode felt like it was written about you, you are why we make it. Subscribe to Healing Minds, and we will keep decoding this together.
Gently, week by week. No fixing, just understanding.
Take care of yourself tonight. You are always worth asking about.
Good night, everyone.